Ever thought about what it would be like to journey inside your own body?
Like a fantastic voyage.
Exactly. Well, today we're diving deep into a children's story about just that.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. It's about these two kids, Danny and Zoe.
Okay.
And they get to shrink down in this magical plane built by Professor Winkle.
A shrinking plane, huh? That's cool.
And they get to explore the human body. We're going to follow along on their journey and learn about all the amazing things our bodies do. You ready to shrink down with us?
Let's do it.
First stop, the mouth.
Ooh.
Can you imagine flying through a giant mouth, dodging teeth?
Yeah, you know those molars, the big flat teeth in the back?
Yeah.
I saw those up close.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that really grind up your food into tiny pieces.
It's like a food processor.
Right.
From there, they swoop down into the stomach.
Whoa. What's it like in there?
Well, it's like a big mixing bowl. The walls are churning. There are acid bubbles.
Acid. Is it dangerous?
Well, it's strong stuff, but it's what helps break down the food even further.
Oh, wow.
And there are also these chemicals called enzymes in there, too.
Enzymes.
Yeah,
What do they do?
they help with digestion. See, our bodies are amazing. They turn the food we eat into energy we can use.
That is pretty amazing.
And the journey continues. Next stop is the small intestine.
The small intestine, what happens there?
Well, it's like a long and winding tunnel. And it's where the food gets really broken down. The walls of the small intestine are covered in these tiny finger-like things called villi.
Villi.
Yeah, and they absorb all the nutrients from the food.
Oh, wow.
And then those nutrients travel into the bloodstream so they can get delivered all over the body.
So it's like a giant grocery store for the body.
Exactly. It makes sure every part of you gets the fuel it needs.
That's incredible.
And speaking of the bloodstream, that's where Danny and Zoe find themselves next, zipping along in this river of red.
Wow, a river of red. That's a cool image.
Right. And all those red blood cells are carrying oxygen from the lungs and those nutrients from the small intestine
To every cell in the body.
to every single one. Millions and millions of deliveries every minute.
That's like the fastest delivery service ever.
It is. And this superhighway of blood leads them straight to the heart.
The heart.
The heart is this incredible muscle.
A muscle.
Yeah, and it works nonstop, day and night,
Wow.
pumping blood throughout the whole body.
It must be super strong.
It is. And it's actually divided into 4 chambers that work together.
4 chambers.
Yeah, to make sure that blood is always flowing in the right direction.
Like a perfectly choreographed dance.
Exactly.
Wow.
And from the heart, Danny and Zoe soar up into the lungs.
The lungs. What are they like?
Well, they look kind of like a giant forest of inflatable trees.
Trees in your lungs.
Well, not real trees, of
Oh.
course. But they are these tiny air sacs called alveoli.
Alveoli.
Yeah. And this is where the magic of breathing happens. This is where the oxygen from the air we breathe gets into our blood. And the carbon dioxide, which is a waste product, leaves the blood so we can exhale it.
So it's like a big trade-off in the lungs.
Yeah. Fresh air in, stale air out.
Pretty cool.
It is. And it happens every single time you breathe.
Wow.
And finally, Danny and Zoe reach the brain, the control center of the whole body.
The brain. So important.
Right. Think of it like a powerful computer that controls everything you do.
Everything.
Well, yeah, everything. Thinking, feeling, moving, even dreaming. It's the most complex organ in your body.
That's amazing.
And just like that, their journey comes to an end.
Oh,
Professor Winkle's plane brings them safely back to the lab.
what an adventure. They got to see all the parts of the body working together to keep us healthy and strong.
Right. It makes you appreciate your body even more, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah.
All that's happening inside us without us even realizing it.
Exactly. So next time you take a deep breath or eat a healthy snack, think of Danny and Zoe's adventure.
And all those amazing things happening inside of you.
And who knows, maybe someday you'll get to shrink down and explore the world inside your own body too.
That would be awesome.
Wouldn't it?